Hi. Welcome back on my channel. Today, we will talk about Henry Ford. Henry Ford, born in July 30, 1863, and died in April 7, 1947, was an American industrialist, business magnate, founder of the Ford Motor Company, and chief developer of the assembly line technique of mass production. By creating the first automobile that middle-class Americans could afford, he converted the automobile from an expensive luxury into an accessible conveyance that profoundly impacted the landscape of the 20th century. And this is the best quote from Henry Ford. Let's get started. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Vision without execution is just hallucination. Enthusiasm is the yeast that makes your hopes shine to the stars. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. There is no man living who isn't capable of doing more than he thinks he can do. Whether you think you can, or you think you can, you're right. You can't learn in school what the world is going to do next year. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. I cannot discover that anyone knows enough to say what is and what is definitely not possible. If you think you can do a thing, or think you can't do a thing, you're right. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. I believe God is managing affairs and that He doesn't need any advice from me. With God in charge, I believe everything will work out for the best in the end. So what is there to worry about? The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience and ability. Don't find fault, find a remedy. I am looking for a lot of men who have an infinite capacity to not know what can't be done. A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large. Employers only handle the money, it is the customer who pays the wages. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. There is joy in work. There is no happiness except in the realization that we have accomplished something. I do not believe a man can ever leave his business. He ought to think of it by day and dream of it by night. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. The highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more for the betterment of life. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. The man who will use his skill and constructive imagination to see how much he can give for $1, instead of how little he can give for $1, is bound to succeed. The competitor to be feared is one who never bothers about you at all, but goes on making his own business better all the time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. And see you.